If you've ever felt like you're always chasing Etsy trends instead of starting them, today I'm giving you my 5-minute hack for spotting what's hot before it even hits your product category. Here's the trick. I don't even start by looking at my own niches or the products that I am selling. And today, I am going to show you 2 places that I go directly on Etsy to try to find these trends or popular design styles before they start to hit the areas that I'm selling to in my own shop. Hey, I'm Emily, and I help beginners start, grow, and launch their own Etsy print-on-demand shops. I started selling on Etsy in January 2023, and once I discovered the power of selling giftable products on Etsy with print on demand, my sales skyrocketed and I hit 6 figures in 10 months and over $500,000 in revenue in 2 years, which for someone with no design experience, mind-blowing. And now I love sharing about print on demand with others so they can meet their own Etsy goals. And if you're loving these Etsy quick win tips, I would love for you to hit like or subscribe below so that you don't miss any of my weekly videos showing you all of my strategies about how to be successful on Etsy with print on demand. And listen, my goal for you and for all of us are to build shops that work within our life rather than building a business that runs our life. And if you're new here, what exactly is print on demand? Print on demand is simply a fulfillment method, which means you look for what's in demand on Etsy. You design for that with a simple tool like Canva. You put it on a product, think mugs, candles, tote bags, etc., on a site like Printify. And when someone places an order in your Etsy shop, Printify does all the hard work of printing, packaging, and shipping that product for you. So it's a great hands-off business that you can do from your laptop at any moment, which is perfect for someone who's busy like me with my kids and running around all the time. So it's a great business opportunity and one that I love sharing with other people. Now, back to trends. So I want you to close your eyes and I want you to really visualize trends like waves. Let's pretend you're in the ocean, you're at the beach and you're hanging out and there are people out there surfing, right? You're not going to see the surfers or you paddling to where the waves already are. You want to paddle to where those waves are going to start forming. And listen, by the time a trend hits a specific niche, that wave is already breaking and the water is crowded. But if you know where those waves are going to start, where they are going to start forming, you can catch them and ride them so much longer with way less competition in the water. And here's the thing. If you take anything from today, it's that trends are truly born in these high demand, high search volume areas on Etsy. This is going to be where sellers are constantly refreshing their designs. And the best part is those designs over time will start to trickle into other places. So there are some key areas on Etsy where you are going to see these trends really hit first. And then they are going to start to seep into other areas on Etsy. And if you can get to them before other people do, that is going to help you stand out as a newer shop. Okay, so we are going to be diving into 2 key areas that I look on Etsy for these design styles, trends, seasonal ideas, all of that. The first place we are going to be digging into is the event niche. Now, when I say events, that's going to mean everything from bridal showers to baby showers, birthdays, weddings, bachelorette parties, etc. Anything that is considered an event. But the product that I'm looking at may surprise you, and it is going to be digital invitations. But Emily, invitations are not print on demand. Right. So that's kind of the point. We are looking for these ideas before they start to hit tons of print on demand sellers. If you are looking for these ideas for these events in other print on demand shops, you might be a little bit late. But if you can try to catch them before other people, that is going to put you in a good place to be seen. Now, why invitations? What I love about invitations is this is a pretty low barrier to entry product, which means a lot of digital product sellers are going to be selling invitations. And so I often find that that is where a lot of these trends and themes are found first as people are creating those invitations. And then they slowly start to trickle out into t shirts and banners and tote bags and other things for events in particular. Now, that doesn't mean you can only design those for events, but it's just a good place to start. And what I love about event invitations is they are constantly changing for the season. Every season, these big digital product sellers and even new shops are posting designs for the upcoming season, whether that means like fall and spring and winter, or that's graduation season coming up, or other events coming up. These digital product sellers are really staying on top of those trends so they can stay relevant. Then, after that, print on demand shops are also taking those into their designs. Now we are going to hop over to Etsy and I'm going to show you real quick what to be looking for when you are looking at these invitations. What I love about looking at these invitations is that you are able to get a ton of ideas in a relatively quick amount of time, which is why this is one of my 5-minute hacks. Because when we are searching for, let's say, first birthday invitation, even if we are not selling in the first birthday space, we can pretty quickly see that there are some popular design styles and trends out there that we could possibly use for other niches or other products. So right here on the first row, I can see a strawberry theme. And strawberries are very trendy right now on Etsy. If we scroll down, we can see a hunting theme. We can see a silly goose theme. Now, if you haven't been around long, silly goose is a huge trend on Etsy. I remember it starting to get really big in this first birthday party niche, and then it has trickled out everywhere. And now we are seeing silly goose all over the place. And so when this started in the first birthday trend, if you were able to get on it quicker, you could take that into creating nurse silly goose t-shirts, or you could make an accountant silly goose mug. And so you could take this idea and then use it for your own print on demand products in your shop. So looking at these invitations can be incredibly helpful. And I'm going to show you one more example of this. Now, obviously, the bachelorette space is incredibly trendy to begin with, and invitations are also a great place to start to get an idea of what bachelorette trends are coming. So just to give you a few examples here, we obviously have this retro Western cowgirl, which has been popular for a while, but this summer Italian theme has been so big this summer. And a lot of it started in kind of the bachelorette birthday space. While these are not print on demand products, if you're trying to get a good sense of what is trendy or what's maybe coming, invitations for events is one of my go tos, and it is a super quick way to get a glance at what people are looking for on Etsy, and you can carry those into your other products. All right, so I can already sense that you may be questioning starting in that event invitation space. So I wanted to show you just a couple examples of how these trends are then finding their way into POD, and not always with t shirts. So we could see here a best-selling bachelorette journal that's in that handwritten doodle style. We can see banners that are popular. We can see tote bags that are popular. So there are other products that are trending and best-selling products actively selling on Etsy that have taken these design ideas from the event space and then kind of turned them into other print on demand products that are in demand on Etsy. Okay, so I mentioned that I would be sharing with you two areas that I go to when I am looking for trends. So the first one was event invitations. The second one is going to be my other trend starting categories, and that is going to be teacher shirts and nurse shirts. These niches have very passionate buyers who are actively buying on Etsy all the time. And these are customers who like to be on trend. So sellers in these categories are always dropping fresh designs with the most up to date seasonal trendy designs that they can put out. I have taken so many ideas from the teacher space and the nurse space and taken those into other niches for other customer types on different products and found success because I got to them in those teacher and nurse spaces before other people did. Now that's my tip here is I'm not then turning around and necessarily selling in the teacher and the nurse niche, but I am taking inspiration from there to see what is coming and what is super popular. So, for example, there was a really popular pickle trend happening for a while in those teacher shirts. And I was able to take that and put it on a tote bag for a completely different niche, and it sold. And today I want to show you another super trendy design out there. And if you have not seen this one, I highly recommend going and checking it out. And I put it on a completely different product for a completely different customer, and it has become a bestseller. Here is the trend that I have seen blowing up all over Etsy this summer, and it is the jam theme. And this is a super easy template that you can apply to other customer types and other niches. So the idea is it says something blank is my jam. And this really started out in the education space on Etsy. And now I have slowly seen it starting to make its way other places. Yes, in apparel, but in other products like tote bags and things like that. So, this is a great place if you see a design style like this that you could then take and apply it to your customer type. And I just want to do a little callback. So, remember, we were looking at the strawberry invitation in the event space? I'm seeing quite a few strawberry t shirts out there too. So, something to make note of. But let's dig into this trend just a little bit more. So we have here a best-selling t-shirt. It's in 20 cards and it says math is my jam and I am here to spread it. And on every jam jar, there is a different saying related to being a math teacher. Now, what I love about this is a type of template that you could take and apply to just about anyone. So imagine quilting is my jam, or softball is my jam, or taxes are my jam, things like that. You could easily apply this to just about anyone and take it to your customer and your niche before other people do. The other thing to consider is putting it on a product like a tote bag or something else. So that way you're offering something different. Here's a few more examples of how people have taken this idea and applied it to completely different niches. We can see here this first one is the Christian niche. Jesus is my jam. We can see cheerleading is my jam. There are lots of different variations of this, and if this is selling for teachers and for nurses and for other people, it will likely be pretty trendy in your niche. Now, of course, you always want to remember who your customer is, right? If you are selling to a predominantly male focused audience, like construction workers, this might not be it. But if you are selling in areas where you might have customer type that would be interested in this would be a great way to apply a trend that really originated in the teacher niche and take it and apply it to other people. And my last little pro tip for you is if you take it a step further and cross niche it with some other trends out there, that's even more bonus points. Take a look at this silly goose raccoon. Inclusion is my jam. They're holding jam jars. That is just the epitome of really cross niching and trend combining. So I just wanted to point that out because there are a lot of different ways you can do this. So now you know the two places I go in a super quick amount of time to find trends before they start to hit other print on demand shops. And here's the thing, you never want to just replicate what's being done. You can see here in the silly goose ornament that they are taking that silly goose and applying it to a marriage ornament. And so you don't want to just take what's already being done and just spit it back out again because that's never going to get you anywhere. But thinking about how can you take this and then apply it to your product. Now, if you're having a hard time doing that, I'm super excited to share with you that we just launched the Gift Lab community. This is a community where I am working with my students on a daily basis, providing extra resources to help them in their shop. And one of those are custom chat GPT tools that you can use to help you generate these ideas. And my favorite is called the Twist Lab, where you can take an idea like this, like the silly goose, and give the custom GPT some thoughts around it, and it will help you generate ideas that are unique to your shop and to your customers. So if you're interested in learning more about the Gift Lab community, I'm going to include that in the show notes below. The last thing that I want to touch on is that it is important when you find these trends to go ahead and start designing for them. It doesn't mean you have to do it that day, but speed does matter a bit. So if you find an idea, don't hesitate to list it because, again, you want to get to those waves before they have fully formed, and you want to get to those trends before everyone else does. So, next time you're doing your research on Etsy, I would love for you to try this method and tell me in the comments below how this works for you, or if there are other places or surprising places that you are finding your product ideas or your trend ideas. Thanks so much for being here. I'll see you in the next one.